Hey y'all. I know this is like very last minute or whatever, but it's all good. It ain't like I'm gonna be here too long, but I just wanted to get it on up out of the way now versus like waiting on it. So but it don't matter because I told y'all I was gonna do this anyhow, and I ain't gonna sit over here and wait for everybody to come around here, honey. All right, they'll put in the replay, bro. All right. Like this a damn new damn show. I ain't gotta cheers to it being the Friday. Happy Friday to all of y'all. And I got some double XL strawberry and grape. All right, so that's my wine choice for the night. I ain't doing no hard liquor. So cheers. Since these hoes booze twa, I'm just gonna do what they do. I told y'all I was gonna do WAGS, child. I think I'm gonna have this a every Friday night thing because it's only 8 episodes, and all of the episodes are out because it's Netflix. So Friday is a free night for me. So now that I'm doing this, I'll probably set it for every Friday night at 8:15. All right, I'll set it for every Friday night for 8:15 for the next 7 Fridays because we got one down. There's 8 episodes. So for the next 7 Fridays, we're gonna be here at 8:15 to talk about wives, and we're gonna skull drag Sherelle ass because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But we'll get there. We'll talk about that at the 10-minute mark. Okay, because Sherelle gonna hit my goddamn mouth. A lot of it. That hoe gonna hit my goddamn mouth. Period. I don't give a fuck who fiance she is. Girl, fuck Oicho. He didn't even play on none of my damn teams. I don't care. She finna get the business. We gonna get there when we get there though. Cause I like Oicho. But he ain't gonna like me once I finish laying his wife out to the damn pastures. Oh well. Oh well. I don't give a damn. He ain't gonna headbutt me like he did Eveline. That's one thing about it. And get away with it. That's one thing about it. So I don't give a shit. I like him, but he ain't gonna fool with me after I finish reaching and wrangling his wife neck. You just wait. They did. That's what you get. That's what you get. And I don't feel bad for that bitch. No way. No way. Ooh, now I'm really finna lay it off on your ass. Good, Ocho. Good, Ocho. See, now you back on my good side, Ocho. Good. I'm glad he don't fuck with you no more. So I can really lay your ass out and hang your ass out to dry. Ooh, child. You y'all shouldn't have told me that. That changes the trajectory of this whole season for me. Cause I was just gonna give her a little tap because I like Ocho. But since y'all done told me that, oh baby, I'm finna Sherelle. See, Sherelle, they wanted you to get ran down. That's why they told me. They want to hear you get drugged to, like you from the ninth ward. So that's what I'm gonna do. What did y'all think about the episode? I gotta be honest with you, it was a lot because it was the first episode, and I'm sure I'm gonna miss stuff, but I got majority of what's going on. But I will say it's interesting. It don't look boring. And I'm gonna keep up with it. It's only 8 episodes, so and it's giving us something new. So I told you I'm gonna make this an every Friday type thing. Um, we 8 minutes in already. Jeez, girl, I couldn't believe Sherelle asked. And then she wanted to sit over here and throw all these age jokes as if she could. We gonna get there when we get there. All right, don't even worry about it. Don't say nothing, Stormy. I got you. Stone, I mean, her name is, what's her name, y'all? Lastonia? Lastatasha? It's something like that. It got La something, but it got Stony in it. So that's where the name comes from. But I got it in the description box. It's cute. I just don't know how to say it, but it's cute though. Listonia. So I said it right. Yeah. Y'all said she was tired on selling Tampa too. Was she tired up there and she tired up here? Y'all should know if a whole tired on one show, she gonna be tired on another. Dear Lord God Almighty. Stoney should have whooped her ass. Y'all know my go-to was violence. Stoney should have wore her ass out. Somebody already done hit me up on IG telling me to calm down, be gentle on Sade. Girl, I don't know these women like that. I told you I'm gonna miss a lot of the shit because there was a lot going on. So I might not even talk about her. You never know. 10. Y'all get the likes up. I understand it's 78 of y'all, but it should be 78 likes. All right. I really want y'all to like it up. If y'all want to keep things like this, especially because it's a Netflix show, like up the live. Okay, like it up. If you look at your thing and your like isn't all black, your black asses didn't like it. Like it up. All right. Why am I still looking at 45 likes? Like what's T? Yeah, this is a new show, blind lady. It's a new show. It's called WAGS the Riches. It's on Netflix. All of the episodes are out right now. So there you go, baby. All right, there you go. Yeah, I like Alexis so far. Ain't that Stoudemire's ex-wife? If that's who we talk about, I like her so far because she seems to be very level-headed. Oh, but we down to it. So we about to get on down to it, y'all. Wax to Riches. This is season 1, episode 1. Wives and girlfriends, but I named the title. Yeah, I don't like Sherelle. I don't like nothing about Sherelle at all. Sherelle is one of those people Sherelle is one of those people who feel like she's bigger than who she is. And so she's the type that feels like because she's bigger than what she thinks she is, she feels like what she thinks should come first, what she thinks matters, and how she views you is just what it is, even though she's wrong as two left shoes. Like, my thing about it is, Sherelle, you don't know a motherfucking thing about Listonia. Nothing. You don't know not one damn thing about Listonia. Nothing. You don't know nothing about this lady. Nothing. You don't know her. You ain't been around her to even know if her farts stank. You don't know nothing about her to know whether she snores when she go to sleep. You don't know nothing about this girl to even know what type of foods that she's allergic to. Hell, you're not even around this girl to even know whether she an undercover lesbian or not. Like, you came into this knowing nothing about this girl, but yet you have the most judgments in what you think you know about her, which is tired, late, lame, delayed, lazy, and what it gives is you just want to be the villain. Well, I hope you can take what all of the villains get, because I'm gonna cuss your fuck ass out on all 8 episodes, Sherelle. So I want to hear no whining from you. I want to hear no crying from you. Oh, the people saying this about me, they saying that about me, they doing me like this, they doing me like that. No, I don't want to hear none of that shit from you, Sherelle. Because instead of you coming up here just being your authentic self, you want to be a mean girl, a bully and a bitch. So you gonna get drugged like all of the other mean girls, bullies, and bitches that come up here on reality TV with these forced, fake, phony, fugazi, fraudulent ass beefs made up because it's made up. It's made up beef and it's made up drama because you don't know this damn lady. You don't know nothing about her other than she was Ricky Rose's ex-wife slash baby man, well, girlfriend slash baby man. That's the only thing you know about her. And the bull crap that 50 Cent did to her ass. We're gonna get on that too. Yes, it is, because you're gonna cuss Sherelle ass out. Yes, Cause you gonna cut Sherelle ass out. Shout out the bestie. Anyway, speaking of Sherelle, old late dusted tat ass, her and her fiance at the time, because like the people said, he dropped you like a bad habit. I guess after he saw your behavior on this show, he felt like he could do bad by himself. He don't need another Eveline. But anyway, they had some type of golfing event, and they was the first ones there down to the Miami Golf Club. So Sherelle is a developer and a real estate broker. Who cares? I don't like her. Um, and she kept hitting him upside the head with the golf club, which I thought was funny because it was by accident. But I will say this, Chad, that might have been your karma. Now you see how Eveline felt when your noggin caressed her noggin down to the damn driveway. All right. So that was probably your karma, because from what it looked like she knocked you upside the head with it twice by accident. Some people could say that's what they was, Chad. I'm just gonna bring that up. Anyway, so they invited their friends Andre Berto, and he is a retired boxer and in an Olympian, I believe he is, and his wife Portia is a real estate agent as well, and she invited them. Portia, let me tell you, Portia, what I want you to do, excuse me, what I want you to do is back your ass up away from Sherelle as much as possible. You up here eating 5 miles of her ass until it's empty, and my body is running low, and I just can't take it. Like, you up here, you bigging her up more so than you bigging your damn self up. Like, and that's a red flag to me, Portia. It just gives. She gave you a job being a damn real estate agent, and so now your job and the way to repay her is to come up here and just be all down for Sherelle, big Sherelle, uphold Sherelle. It annoyed me, Portia. I'm just gonna be honest. It annoyed me because at the end of the day, yeah, she gave you a job, but it's your job to keep your job. So it's like, why not get up here and big yourself up? Why not get up here and call yourself the popular bitch? And yeah, I'm definitely one of the popular bitches. It's me. You understand? And that's why me and Sherelle became cool like that, because I'm that bitch and so is she. And when two bad bitches link up, that's what it is. No, you got up here. You get, well, I want to be like the popular people or whatever the case may be. And if Sherelle looks at you and don't feel as though you up to par, then you're just not up to par. So I just want to make sure that it was. I didn't like it, Portia. I did not like it, Portia. I want to get to know you and see what you're about. And what you're giving me thus far is you're gonna be up Sherelle ass. Even when Sherelle is wrong, in her eyes, you're gonna be right, and you're gonna stand up with you giving Robin, you know, Robin dick him down way down to the damn ground Dixon from Real Housewives of Potomac. That's what you giving. You giving Robin. Very much so. See, I'm from Tampa and Noah Sherelle, she's really cool. I don't like her on this show though. Listen, she may be cool with you, but I don't fuck with her ass. I don't like her at all. I'm giving her the same thing that she's giving Stony, because Stony ain't did none of her. I don't like Sherelle. I go off of first impressions. And my first impression of Sherelle is she tied. Okay. She may be nice to you, but to me, she tied. That's my first impression of her. Just like my first impression of Portia is you're a pick me. You're not gonna have a mind of your damn self, and that's gonna annoy me, Portia. Real. Anyway, um, Alexis is an investor of a cannabis farm. A shout out. And she's the ex-wife of Andre Stoudemire. Shout out to Andre. Wait, now I remember Andre Stoudemire. I knew when I heard his name, I knew he played basketball. But then when I saw him, Andre, I didn't know you was that damn old nigga. Shit. Like, now Andre, look, I remember you being old, the elderly looking, the way Amir, Andre, whatever. All right. I put the nigga name Andre, so he Andre. Who gives a shit? All right. I know who he is, though. Amir Stoudemire. Whatever. The point of the matter is, when did you get that damn old? Like, I swear I remember seeing you playing basketball and you ain't getting that old. Back in like '07, '08, '09, like around that time, you ain't that old like that. Like, like you, Andre, Amir, I mean, I don't know why I keep calling you Andre. Amir, I mean, you one step away from looking like you need to be on the damn walker, sir. What's T? Like, Amir is not fine, honey. Not no more. Not no more. Back in '07, '08, '09, '10, them days, yes. Looking at his ass on WAGS, looking at him on WAGS kind of gave me the same feeling that I had when I saw Bryce on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, y'all remember when we saw Bryce on Real Housewives of Atlanta and we said, that was the feeling that Amir, I mean, gave to me. No shade. Is he Jewish now? Was that a yarmulke he had on? I mean, I know your big ashy black over. What? So that was a yarmulke on his head. I wasn't sure, but it looked like a yarmulke. But I said, hell no, that's a whole nigga child. Like that nigga every bit of apostolic, Kojic, okay, holiness. All right, that's what he gave, but child. But I ain't mad with Amir. Fine, you found you a higher calling, a higher power, and there's nothing wrong with Judaism. It's lightweight, the same as damn Christianity is differences, but it ain't that much. Like we all pray to the same person. You know, we all believe in the same thing. So I ain't mad with it, Amir. You know, if that's what you want to do, Amir or Amari. Is it Amari Stoudemire or Amir Summer? I don't know. It don't matter. Moving on. Um, I spent a lot of time on that. Um, and Alexis is a real estate agent. I talked about that. No. Yeah. She's a real estate. I put Alexis or Ashley, one of the two. I don't know. She's a real estate agent, and she's the wife of Philip Wheeler. And they all go and they basically what this was a golfing thingy, and everybody that Sherelle likes was invited. Basically, Miranda, who they call MJ, is also a real estate agent. I don't know what it is. So all of y'all real estate agents. I mean, other than Stormy, and other than Jules, all of y'all real estate agents, shit, well, sign me up. I mean, hey, I'm for it. Sign me up. The real estate must be big around there. Real estate must be good. Cause all of y'all real estate agents. Just about. I ain't mad with it. Anyway, Miranda is a real estate agent / rapper. I said, dear God. I mean, I guess Miranda. Girl, she the girlfriend of Kodak Black. You know, I guess it's true what the old folks say. The old folks say when a nigga got money, common sense and self-awareness just flies out the window. And to be as because Miranda, you are a gorgeous little something. Like you really are. Like you are just as you really are. You just as gorgeous as a little button, Miranda, and I could tell you a little young thing. And you couldn't find your coochie nothing better, but to go and give it to a base head. Listen, I'm always gonna have standards, and I don't care who the nigga is, what he got, what he drive, where he live. My coochie always gonna have standards. My coochie just not gonna be laid up with you just simply because you's a rapper. Like like I get it. You said you grew up a certain way, and you know you want to have the best, and you want your kids to have the best, and I get all of that, Miranda. But girl, I mean, I guess Miranda. And Miranda, I could tell you a little young thing because you carried your ass to the damn jeweler to get this big ass, overdone, heavy ass deposit was 35,000. Deposit was $35,000 chain for your infant. The little girl, it looked like you just pushed him about your coochie 2 weeks ago. He can't even hold his head up good. You still got to brace the little boy head to keep it from Frank moving all over the damn place because he's still new to the world. And you think the smart thing to do is to buy that little boy a overpriced $35,000 big ass. Miranda, I could tell you a little young thing. Like I doubt you in your 30s. Like that shit that I saw, you giving me every bit of 25. Like you giving me every bit of 24, 25, somewhere around there. Cause I was sitting here like, and when is this little boy finna wear this? And by the time he's able to wear it, girl, that's gonna be out of style. We're not gonna be wearing that shit no more. And, that's her money. She can do whatever she wants to. Kodak is that dude in Florida friend. I would have believed that had you said TWD, had you said JT Money, had you said Plies, Bulldagging Ass, Ricky Rose, DJ Khaled. I'm supposed to add him to them. I will not. Moving on. Uh, I will not. The only song by Kodak Black that I remember is Rolling Peace. And I hated that damn song. They played that song out in Virginia to the point it made my nuts and my ass itch. Like I would never put no Kodak Black on He That Man in Miami. Nah, that's that shit them little young things feel. Okay? That's the shit them little young things feel. All right, but we not putting him over Ace Hood, fine ass, over who else? Uh it's Samo, it's a lot of them out there. Like I'm not Kodak name ain't on the dough when we talking about Miami artists and 305 his name ain't on the dough, friend. I mean that's cute, but his name ain't on the dough. I'm sorry. Like and Miranda, I get it. All right, you did what you felt that you had to do, but I mean at least y'all made a pretty baby. I wouldn't even had a baby by that. Give a damn where Kodak from, Ashanti. Listen, it's all the same to me. Okay, it's all the same to me. So anyway, I'm gonna move on. So Stony is a boutique owner, and she's the ex-girlfriend of Ricky Rose, the boss. And she got a 22-year-old daughter with Ricky, but she ain't been with that nigga since he was two. Um, Alexis asked why wasn't she at the golfing event. She said that she wasn't invited. She said the girls have been a little bit difficult to her, and she feels as though they're boxing her out. I don't even think it's them. All of them are just running up behind Sherelle's ass. which is an issue that I got as well, because that means don't none of them have a mind of their own without Sherelle being there. That is an issue for me. That's what that gives me. That gives me the only person there with a brain of their own is Alexis or Ashley. What's Amir Stoudemire ex-wife name? Is it Alexis or Ashley? I want to say it's Alexis. I think Ashley the little younger thing. Alexis. Okay. Alexis. Um yeah, the only one there with a mind of their own is Alexis, apparently. Because she was the only one who had enough decency about herself to give this woman a chance and sit down and get to know her for her damn self. That's what I call grown woman shit. I call that maturity, and I call that being a human damn being. She doesn't know this girl. So she's not just gonna go off of what she heard when she got to be around her to film. And I can appreciate that about Alexis. I can appreciate that about her a lot. I can appreciate a person that's still a real damn human being, even though they got a camera in their face and they filming the show. So I appreciate that, Alexis. So Stoney says that she's still living in a home that she shared with Ricky Ross the boss, and she feels like it's a luxury prison at time. And she still doesn't know what that fat nigga did to woo her, but she went home with him the first night. I know what he did to you, Stoney. It's the same thing that Kodak Black crackhead ass pulled on Miranda. It's the shmoney. See, you keep saying that you had your own, but for some reason, listen. I feel like you had $1 only in a dream, and then you met him, and then he helped your dream. That's really what I think. Talking about something you don't know what this fat fuck did. I know what he did. He showed you some money. He showed you some ends. You saw a way out, and that's what it was. And it's okay for you to admit that, Stoney. That's probably the case for all these bitches up here. Be clear. Probably the main one sitting up here judging you. Be clear, be clear. Talking about you don't know what his fat fuck ass did. I know what he did. He threw some ones at your ass, and that was all that it took. And you went home with him the first night. It's just like Nicki Minaj said in Headstand. Something about that nigga money make them handsome. All right. And a lot of y'all girls prove that shit day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, marriage after marriage, divorce after divorce. Shout out to Nick Nat Patty Wack and give a handstand. All right. If y'all don't know handstand, go and check it out. Moving on. Cause I like Stormy. I ain't giving her nothing. I like her a lot. Stoney says that she met a guy after breaking up with Ricky Ross both, and they made a sex tape together, and he got upset with her being bitter or whatever the case may be. And so he sold the sex tape to 50 Cent. Curtis Jackson, you pump pussy ass nigga. And this was a big deal because during that time he did that, Ricky Ross the boss and Curtis Jackson, little dick ass, was beefing with one another. And so he put that sex tape out. And that's the reason why Sherelle is judging this girl. Sherelle is judging this girl because a nigga that she thought that she liked and that she thought that she was going to be with, that she thought loved her, turned on her and sold that sex tape to a dude who was beefing with her baby daddy. You don't like this lady and you judging this lady because she was made a casualty of war between two fuck niggas. And you don't like her. You're judging her. You talking shit about her. How, Sway? I don't understand, Sherelle, and you got to make it make sense to me. You got to make that make sense to me, Sherelle, as to how you're blaming her for what that nigga did. I tell y'all love to sit up in here and talk about sisterhood, but when y'all not a sisterhood to nobody, because that's just tired. 50 got a little dick. Hell yeah. You don't remember that episode of Power when he was beating his dick under the damn table and he got real pissed when everybody called him out about his last shrimp. And then he got real upset at the producers talk about something. His grandmama got to watch this and his mama got to watch that and his auntie got to watch this and Big Mammy got to watch that and all of the rest of that foolishness. But see, if we all said that he had a schlong out here and you know, he had an 11-foot hose falling out of his damn jeans, he wouldn't have got up here and did all of that. He'd have been stumping with the big dogs. Like, I ain't even getting on that. Okay. I mean, it's girthy. But what matters more, girth or length? Girth hurts. Length makes a difference. But that's just my opinion, because you know I got a bussy and not a pussy. So that's just how the gay girls feel. But y'all women, let me know. Do y'all prefer girth over length? Because girth hurts me. It'd be the length that do it for me, honey. You know, you got to, you know, and if you got both, it's even better. But we not here to talk about that. We not here to talk about that. All right. How y'all miss that? How y'all missed that episode of Power? I thought all of y'all watched Power. That was a big damn thing. He got Donkey of the Day up on the Breakfast Club about that episode. Where was y'all? This was way back at what, 2017 maybe? I think it's about 2017, I want to say. How y'all missed that? I watched it and it was little. Anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with Curtis Jackson and his little girthy ass dick. All right. Moving on. Ash, Stormy, I'm gonna tell you this. Stony, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't cry and don't waste no tears on none of these women. They're not worth it. All right. Don't be ashamed of anything because you didn't do nothing wrong. You shared an intimate moment with a dude that you thought loved you, cherished you. It was gonna protect you. You made the mistake that unfortunately a lot of people make. But for any of those women to sit up there and try to act like they never did anything on tape, they never sent a nigga pic. When you do that, you always run the risk of being exposed. So you might want to be careful of judging this lady, Sherelle. All right, because the people already said that you and Ocho ain't together no more, and we already saw what he did to Eveline. So while you running around here trying to judge her, you better make sure that you got your ducks all in a row, because who's to say he not gonna get so pissed at you one day to where he's gonna reveal some revealing situation about you. And if that were to ever happen, don't shed a tear. Don't shed a tear. Just endure everything that you gave another woman who had that happen to her beyond her control. That's all I'm going to say. Because what comes around goes around. You do reap what you sow. Let me pour some more wine. Child, please. The only reason why you got on this show is because you were Ocho, but you up here trying to act like you that bitch. Girl, back. I ain't never heard of your ass. I ain't never heard of you, Sherelle. I don't. And I wouldn't have heard of you now if it wasn't for you being hooked up with Ocho. So go sit down somewhere, Sherelle. I didn't think I was gonna get all of this out of this review. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually enjoying talking about this. And if y'all enjoy the review, I should see it in the likes. So as she inviting some of the girls over to the house for a little pool date, her house was fabulous, honey. All right. The house was fabulous. All right. Period. Fabulous. I love the house. And y'all know whenever I get big on YouTube, bitch, I'm gonna have me a compound. You understand me? I'm gonna have about 8 rooms, and it's only me in there. Me, my hopes and dreams, and the occasional dirty piece of trade here and there. I might get a little lap dog, but that's all right. We're gonna have many rooms to lay in, play how to go seek in, play how to go get it with my little dirty piece of trade or whatever. I'm getting me a little two-story thing. It's a two-story thing. That's just me. Anyway, Portia says that she's showing gonna show a house to Stoney. Stoney reached out to her to look for a house at a particular location out there. And then I don't know which one of the girls, because I don't know all of their names or remember their faces or whatever, but one of them says that does she have proof of funds or were the funds proofing? And then Sherelle gets a belly laugh. And then Sherelle brings up the sex tape and mentions escorting as well. And then Sherelle in her confessional says, if she can't benefit from you, then she's not going to be around you. Her bar is set high. And she heard Stoney was trying to figure out who she was, trying to find T. Every time she hears Stoney's name, she hears bad things. My thing is to the lady that asked that messy ass question, what's it to you? Why is you all in this lady's checkbook? Why is you in her bank account? Why is you in her purse strings? Like, why do you care? I'm more than sure if she asks Portia to find a house for her, she has the funds for it, you ignorant bitch. Like, I didn't understand the reason why you did her like that. And Sherelle, I don't know what the flying hell you so damn kikiing and cacan and sniggling and giggling about, because it wasn't even that fucking funny. It wasn't funny. I found nothing funny about the joke. It was lame. It was late. It was misplaced because don't none of y'all even know her like that to know anything about her funds, where she getting her money from. Like, who cares where she getting the money from? Bitch, she got it. She ain't no broke hoe. Who cares where she's getting her money from? Who cares where she got it from? Bitch, she got it. Now show me a damn house, or I'll take my business elsewhere. Like, my thing about it is, like, Sherelle, all of this judgment that you place it, but my thing is, your husband, well, your ex now, was going through the same damn thing. So what if people judged you about being with a known abuser? Whether we like Eveline Lozada or not, and whether we feel like she deserved every damn thing she got, like I do, that still don't change the fact that your nigga was labeled as an abuser. So I mean, so is it fair for people to be like, you only with him just because he's Ocho Cinco, or you was with him because he was only Ocho Cinco, and you didn't give a damn about his abusive past, and you didn't give a damn about whether or not you'll make him man enough for him to headbutt you from here to Timbuktu? Like, what if people did that to you, Sherelle? You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. You would feel a way about that they're judging you and him. One of them asked you, can't people change? And you reluctantly answer, but you're with a nigga who had the worst thing brought out about him as a man. And that's he put his hands on a woman. And it don't matter what that one, it don't matter who that woman was. Like, that's a horrible thing to be put on a man, that you be putting your hands, feet, foreheads on women. Like all of these slugs that you was throwing, like whatever. Um Miranda meets with Sherelle down to the park with their kids. Miranda talks about her situation with ugly, crackhead, cracked out ass Kodak. I'm sorry, Miranda. I think you real sweet, and I'm gonna continue to remind you what the hell it is that you dealing with, in hopes that you will wake up and pay attention. All right, because I want you to be somebody, and I want you to go somewhere. That's the only reason why I'm keep bringing that up, because people say that you're 22 years old. You still a girl to me. You the same age as my baby niece. Whatever. Sherelle feels like they need some therapy. No, she needs to get ghosts and go on about her life and allow him to continue to go on casting that stream, doing ritual dances and popping perks. That's what she needs to do. Just make sure he had your money on every month for your damn child. That's what you do. Other than that, like, because at this point, Miranda, it's almost like you just go because it's Kodak, you gonna keep him. Even though you know in your heart of hearts it's toxic, he don't mean you no good. This relationship don't mean you no good, but you're gonna stay with it because it's Kodak. Like, I feel bad for you. Like, and I feel bad for any young girl who feels like they have to do that. I feel real bad for you, Miranda, because you look like a real sweet girl. You really do. And I really want better for you. But for whatever reason, you feel as though being connected to him is gonna get you somewhere. And I don't see it. I don't see it. And y'all, you got a kid with this. I think you got a kid with him. Unless you just his baby. I mean, unless you just his girlfriend and you had a baby with another nigga. I don't know, because that baby don't look nothing like him because he handsome. That little boy is handsome. All right. And for some reason, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is, but I just want so much better for you, Miranda. I want so much better for you because I could tell that you want better for yourself. And I could tell that with the way that you talk about your children and how you want your children to have a much better life than what you had and never experience a lot of things you experiencing. And my thing is, look at what they're experiencing with their dad. That's ghetto, fat, and projectic. Ain't that what you're trying to get away from? Ain't that what you're trying to shy away from? You already got his churn, girl. Collect the child support and go on with your life. Use a real estate agent and use a rapper. You do not have to be tied down to Kodak. You don't have to be just known as Kodak's baby man. Like, you got so much life in you, sis. Like, I want you to find yourself. And I really want you to find yourself quick because you got children, a daughter at that, and a son. You said Kodak just had another baby, but you don't know about her. I hate that she said as soon as she was legal, he came for her. They was talking before she was legal. Yeah, I caught that too, Ravine. I caught that too, Ravine. You messy as a bitch, but I caught that too, Ravine. But one thing I will give him is that at least he waited until she was a consenting adult. At least he didn't R. Kelly. Now I will give Kodak that much. At least he didn't R. Kelly. At least he waited until she was the legal consenting age, which is 18. All right, I will give Kodak that much. But Miranda, you don't need, I agree with you. You don't need no therapy. You need to get the hell away from that. And you need to get the hell up out of that. It's no longer serving you. I don't feel as though you need it now. You got the children and you up here on this show. You're a rapper yourself. You're a real estate agent. You're making your own money. So it's not as if you're down and out and you just have to, be connected to him in some way. No, you don't. Separate yourself from that, Miranda. Get out of that. Because your ass went to jail for fighting some hoe behind him down to the end of this. Get rid of that, Miranda. Moving on. MJ busting the windows about his car and pulling the Jasmine Sullivan. Busting windows out his car, and then she finna buy him a whole new car. Excuse me. I what's the windshield commercial, y'all? What's it called? Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace. I'd have called them and fixed his windows. I'm not buying that nigga no brand new car. Is you that young dumb full of cum shit, Miranda? I'm gonna need for you to fall out of that shit too. Girl, call Safe Light and let him repair that nigga windows. and windshield and go on about your life. Portia hosting a cocktail hour. So we meet Jules. Jules is an event producer, and she's the ex-fiance of Duke Riley. I don't know who the fuck he is, but okay. And she was fired publicly by Kanye West. Ooh, girl. You got fired by Kanye? That was you. You know what? I forgot all about that, but I heard grumblings about that when you brought that up. That was you. Child. Lord Jesus. You said y'all say Jules is a culture vulture. I don't know nothing about Jules. I don't know nothing about her, so I'm not gonna judge her. I'm not pulling a Sherelle. Excuse me. I don't know nothing about Jules. This is my first time ever seeing this woman, being in this woman's presence, or anything. So I'm gonna hold all of my opinions off because I don't know nothing about. But she says she wants to have a conversation with Kanye, and she don't feel as though he publicly embarrassed her. She feels like it was some other guy. I can't think what she said the guy's name was. I ain't wrote it, but she said it was another guy that she think was responsible for making that post under Kanye's account and all of that. Jules, that don't make no sense to me. Because one thing that I've seen from Kanye West, he don't mind saying what he got to say to a person for he TED. So it's just hard for me to believe that this man has been outspoken, saying what he got to say for he TED to everybody else. But when it comes to you, he's gonna allow some random employee to come under his page and post that he fired you publicly. Just the fact that I know that about Kanye, that's sketchy. That's sketchy. That's a reach, and that's making me feel as though you trying to protect the fact that he said this about you in public. But nah, Jules, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe Kanye did that. That's how he felt. That's what he did. And that's just that. That's really what I think, Jules. And I don't know you, but I do know Kanye West, and he has never mind saying what he had to say. Ever. This the same rapper that ran for the presidency. Okay, we can't forget that. All right, so Ashley says that she basically didn't believe nothing that Jules told them about her firing. She feels like if she was fired, she probably deserved it, and she doesn't know if she can hang around her because when she looks her up, she sees bad things. But you know what? That is a bad habit that y'all have in particular. Because this is the second person who done looked up somebody, and now because of what they see, oh, I don't think I could be around them. I'm pretty sure if we looked into y'all past, we are gonna find shit that we will probably look at y'all and be like, now normally I don't do folk like that. Like I can't stand when people do that. I really can't because when people do that, that just makes it seem as if you're perfect and you don't do anything, and so you're just gonna judge and look down on people. And I just, especially because I mean, listen, Ashley, I'm gonna give you a chance, but I really didn't like that either because again, you don't know Stormy. Stormy didn't do nothing to you. You don't know nothing about her. Y'all are just go. And here's the thing: people can lie. There are false stories that always floats around about people on social media. Like I don't know. Like y'all kill me with that. And I don't understand what Sherelle's so pissed about because all of y'all done that. All of y'all done looked up everybody apparently. All of y'all looked up everybody apparently, including you, Sherelle. Like Ashley, that wig was terrible though. While you up here trying to throw shade, that wig was a mess. All right, that wig was horrible. It was a frizzy ass mess. It looked sweated at. It looked dull, listless, delayed, tagged, ran through. It looked like girl. It was giving rough side of the mountain. I mean, I'm just saying, Ashley. Moving on. Stoney shows up down to the party, and Sherelle immediately starts shading her, and she don't even know this lady. That's what I wrote. Like, you up here trying to age shame her, but be clear, Sherelle, you look like you got churn my age, and I'm 36. Like, Sherelle, you look so matronly. I'm not gonna lie, Sherelle. Like, you up here trying to throw major shade about age, and I'm just like, girl, you giving 1986. Okay, no, you giving 1984, 1983, 1982. You giving you giving last of Generation Z, quiet, or Generation X, quiet as it's kept. And you up here trying to throw shade at Stoney in her age. I'm like, Sherelle, you look like you rely on Ambien to keep away the crow's feet from all around about your ass. Like, how can you sit up here and throw like, Sherelle, you look like you was old enough to remember the first beeper that came along and you owned it. Like, okay. Sherelle, you look like you got your driver's license in 92 when car phones became a thing. Like, Sherelle, you look like you was around when bloomers became a thing. Like, Sherelle, you look like you was the waitress down to the Last Supper, and you up here trying to throw shade at the next girl age. Girl, if you don't go and sit down somewhere, Sherelle, like, then the people saying you 37, I'm 36. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, Sherelle, because I'm 36. Sherelle, you giving Father Time from Potomac. All right. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That would mean that Sherelle came out. That would mean that Sherelle graduated in '05. Sherelle gives me she's class of 99. Okay. Sherelle gives she class of 96 like my brother. Okay. Like, Sherelle gives me she was in high school when the basketball players was still wearing Daisy Dukes. Like, but you up here trying to shade this lady. Sherelle, go to bed. Anyway, so the ladies are sitting around talking about the sex tape. Stoney walks around there. Jules gets it started by calling all of them bitches hypocritical because how can y'all sit up here and judge this lady for doing something that all of y'all have set up here and admitted that y'all do in good conscience? The only difference is y'all wasn't dealing with a fuck nigga who was dead set jealous of y'all to the point where he wanted to ruin y'all to where he wanted to put out the like. I don't appreciate it because she's a woman. And this is something that a man did to her without her knowledge, without her regard, without her permission. And then Curtis Jackson was the one, instead of saying, look, dog, I don't want to have nothing to do with that, bruh. Like, there's some revenge shit. I don't want to have that. Like, I don't like he didn't even have enough DC to say, I don't want my brand involved in that because you on some get back shit. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting around here judging her, and then want to take it a step further by trying to call her an escort. Where the hell did you get that from? Where did you get that from, and who told you that? And you know, I just don't think I could fuck with you. And I'm down for Stony getting up and leaving. That is what you're supposed to do, Stony. You gotta let these bitches understand you don't give a flying fuck about them or what the fuck they think. And you don't have to be around their goddamn presence. I was for Stony, I mean, see, because see, y'all know me, I'd have cut Sherelle ass out. I would have dug into Sherelle's old tad ass right then and there. But I can appreciate the woman that can perch her titties up, grab her purse, grab her drink, holla at y'all later. I appreciate it, Stony. I do. I appreciate it, Stony. Don't be nowhere where you're not welcome. You walk out proudly. You walk out proudly with your head held high. That's what you do. Don't show no tears. Don't show that you're bothered. Don't even argue with none of them bitches. Go on ahead, grab your shit, and go on ahead and go enjoy yourself somewhere else, honey, because you didn't even have to be here. You did them a favor by showing up, as far as I'm concerned. Shout out to Stony. I live for Stony. I like Stony a lot. I do, because I feel like stuff. And here's the thing. I really feel like it's some colorism involved in that. Uh, I'm just gonna go out of here and say it, because I wonder if some of the lighter tone women had that happen to her. I really wonder if Sherelle would have been so quick to be like, "Oh, well, I don't want to fuck with her because," like I honestly feel that way, y'all. I honestly feel that way. I feel like Sherelle is harshly judging this lady because she's darker than she is. That's why she's so harsh of her. That's why she's so critical of her, and that's why she don't even know her. But I don't want to fuck with you because I heard and I saw on this. I just feel like if it was Portia, would you feel that way? If it was if it was Alexis, would you feel that way? If it was Ashley, would you feel that way? Like I just don't think you would. I just don't think you would. I don't. I'm sorry. For me, that just it gave OG from Basketball Wives, and how all of them looked down on her and felt like she wasn't worthy of this or worthy of that or worthy of any grace or worthy of this, that, and this. And it was because of the color of her skin. They thought that she was ugly and she didn't deserve to sit with them. And that's what Sherelle gives me. Sherelle gives me, oh, well, you don't deserve to sit next to me. But why not? Because of what a nigga did to her? That can't be the case. So why can't she sit with you, Sherelle? What makes you better than her? But that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I finished that up in an hour. But she could fuck with a jailbird who abused another woman by headbutting. Add that too. Rick Ross stills allowed her to live in one of his properties. Okay, right. You made a thing about that. Oh, well, I mean, if she's making money like that, why can't she find her own place? Bitch, why should she? Why should she? If the father of her child is allowing her to still be there in that house, why should she move? Why? He not bothering her. He's letting her have the house. Do what you want in the house. Why is that an issue for you? Why does that make you feel like because she's still there that must somehow mean she doesn't have what she says she has? I'm more than sure if Ocho Cinco left your ass a fucking house, your ass wouldn't have been so quick to leave up out of it. So why would it be okay for you, but it's a big damn deal for her? don't like Sherelle. I don't like Sherelle by any stretch of the means. I do not like Sherelle. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. And I'm gonna have a real good time dragging her ass by her bony ass knees. With her settlement, she still stayed. I would too. I would too. I would too. Or talk about how Sherelle cheated on her husband for Chad. Ooh, she was not divorced when she got with Ocho. Ooh, see what I'm saying, Sherelle? Everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. Nobody is exempt from having a past. Nobody is exempt from having hard times. Nobody is exempt from hoeing. Nobody is exempt from thieving. Nobody is exempt from frauding. It happens. Everybody has a past, girl. Who are you to judge anybody on this show? Right, Chad got one too. And you didn't mind opening up your legs for him, but you want to judge this girl. And she ain't headbutt nobody. She got fucked over by a fuck nigga, and you up here trying to blame her for that as a woman. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I made this stretch out to an hour and 6 minutes. I really didn't think I was gonna get this much out of wax to riches, but it did. Sherelle talking about she wanted to hit it and quit it with Ocho while married. She's such a hypocrite, a huge hypocrite. Now Ocho seemed like he immaculated. Sherelle is no different from Evelyn. Sherelle has a reputation just like Chad. Ooh, see y'all up here slinging teas. Ocho is smart. He's not flashy and he's not into that. That's probably why he left her ass. Good for him. But anyway, y'all, I done reached my hour. I ain't gonna drag it out no longer than that because it's already 8:45, child. But that's my live for Wags. Wags to riches. As you can see, I pulled the hour out of it. I didn't expect that. So we will be back here next Friday for episode 2. It is on Netflix. All 8 episodes are on Netflix, but I'm watching them one at a time. And the designated day I'm doing the reviews are Friday nights at 8:15. So y'all got all week to watch episode 2. If you haven't already, y'all got the rest of this weekend and the week, and we'll be right back with episode 2 next Friday night at 8:15. So make sure that y'all are there for that. It was fun reviewing this. I liked it. Hopefully Scotty will review it. We might just start a roasting review off this shit. I'll be for it because I already know. Bestie not gonna fuck with Sherelle. I'm telling you, if Scotty watches this and reviews this, Sherelle is gonna be on his shit list. Much like how uh 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 like what you call it was on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I can think of her name now. Y'all know Dr. Sasquatch. I can think of her name now. Scotty is finna go in and have on Sherelle. I'm telling y'all because I know my best friend. He don't like that bully shit. And Stony ain't did nothing to nobody. Like she don't even know none of them like that. I'm telling you, Scotty gonna have a field day with her, and I'm be all here for it. You say you go tune in, bestie. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for Scotty to do his review. I'm telling you, he is gonna go in and let have on Sherelle. Y'all know how he feel about people like her. Okay, y'all know how he feel about people like her. I can't wait to see it. But y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode or whatever. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for this other show at 8:15. Ooh, girl. Yes, I heard about Tight Shirt's criminal history that was 2.5 years ago. But girl, did y'all hear anything about Tight Shirt and Miss Mammy's getting into a physical altercation? Thank you, Ravine. When I get more tea about it, I'll probably talk to y'all about that tomorrow in the morning. That might be a Tea Talk News in the morning and or a Let's Talk. But girl, I rolled past Diana Rose and she made a video and it said that Tight Shirt and Miss Mammy's got into a honey. They was windmilling. And I said, oh, that what I heard. So I see y'all tomorrow in the morning sometime about that because that's what I heard. But who is Tight Shirt? Ken and Marquez from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh my God. Ken and Marquez from Love and Marriage Huntsville, aka Tight Shirt and Miss Mammy's, got into a sparring match, a windmill, a kerfuffle, allegedly, from what Diana Rose said. So once I get more in that, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But with that having been said, I'm gone. Bye.